To start with the trip to Calf Creek Falls started out with spirits high and adrenaline pumping. It seemed that everyone was happy and ready to run down the trail at full speed. Some even were jogging down the small slopes, hopping as they went. Not even a mile in the jackets came off and the heat began its scorching march. As the hike went on, the random patches of shade brought a new hope to those who had lost all of theirs. Calf Creek Falls is a microclimate diverse habitat from its surrounding areas. In the midmost of the blistering desert, it is a serene forest ecosystem framing the creek. Walking along the desert-varnished cliffs, on the side of the canyon walls, we discerned Anasazi petroglyphs and granaries. Lone abandoned granaries remind us of the people's past. While we search for lifelines in the ancient people's history, we ponder to what it would be like to live long ago. The ancient ones used these granaries to store food, and to retain their possessions from other societies. To conceal their belongings, they placed the granaries high upon a sheer rock. As others attempt to scramble up these pillars, their aim is to steal the belongings of the Anasazi. When the mouth of the canyon opened up to us, the great wall's shade brought more comfort to the minds of those who were tired and ready to run away. At the sound of the falls, their ears perked up and ran with newfound strength. They stuck their feet in the sand and jumped back out when touching the water's brittle cold. The fall's roar was deafening the chatter, and the spirits filled with every minute watching the falls come down. Roaring water was awe-inspiring. The spray made our hair dewy, like the prairie in the morning. We splashed about in the shallows of the lagoon that the water sprang into from the river above of endless water. The sides of the water looked as if they were crying, weeping for how lonely it becomes. As we approached the monolith of water, we forgot about how tired we were and started to run. We splashed into the marvelous and reassuring pond of sapphires and jades, rejuvenating our bodies and our souls in its cove. The time came when the trudging came again, but not with joyful voices pressing you on their dyed tones with their hearts. The sand seemed to stick to their boots and drag them down. An endless pace kept fighting for their energy. Their spirits bent and twisted with their sadness of the trail. The life evaporated with the sun blazing down above. A sight to see their eyes did dance, when they saw the end to their great journey. The blacktop was a sight to see. They ran and jumped like deer running from coyotes. With newfound strength they ran back to their cars. Bums and sighs recontinued as Mrs. Davidson announced, "For lunch you'll have to write me a reflection of the trail we just walked." With not so happy campers they wrought their final words.